Hey guys, it's Kid Broly here, and I'm doing what the DekuVERSE thing that, Kid Zeus is doing. So yeah, let's get started. I'm just going to do, stuff with my wife, so yeah. Kid Zeus, if you're watching, yeah, I'm just going to show my character's point of views. So yeah. Well, if you remember in what if Deku had a twin sister, when Deku, when the villain Deku came in, that's where I'm basically going to be starting. The villain Deku basically senses something weird is going on. He basically senses that, like a dimensional, I can't think of the word. A dimensional, flux is going on. I'm just going to say flux. Like, something in the dimensions is wrong. And once he sees, himself as a girl in that dimension, he basically asks who she is, because she looks so similar to him. And she basically said that her name was Deku after he said his name was Deku. So they basically are like, what? So they basically say, together that you're me. Well, he basically says you're me in this dimension. So in this dimension, I'm a girl. And how many relatives do you have by any chance? And girl Deku basically would say, I have one sister. She's my twin. Don't you have a sister or brother? And villain Deku would say, no, I don't. So that's the difference. You're a girl, hero, and and have a twin. So we're basically opposites, and yeah. And then Deku just, basically says, villain Deku basically says, do you want to come with me? No, not that, but villain Deku basically holds, Deku's a higher standard than most people. So yeah, because it's basically himself, he holds him at a higher standard. And Deku basically is being polite to, his, girl self. And then, basically, he tries making a dimensional rift, and he basically realizes it's something a little different, not the dimension he wanted. So he goes through anyways, because it seemed like someone was, forcing his hand to go there. And he basically meets, the dimensional Deku in, with Deku, the multiverse Deku thing in Kid Zeus's video. I forget his name. I forget what he is, So, yeah. And he basically says, I'm basically going to say, I'm going to say that he just tries going to a different dimension and it shifted a little. So, yeah. He goes to, he goes to, what if Deku was the son of the devil's dimension? And, and the female Deku in, what if Deku was a girl and had a twin sister, also follows him. So, yeah. He basically asked her to follow him, because he realizes that it's a little different than what he wanted. So, yeah. He basically asked her what her quirk is, and she basically says pyrokinesis. And Deku is taken back at it because he never had a quirk. Like, Deku was super surprised at that. And, Deku, what if Deku had a twin sister Deku, basically? Yeah, well, says, what is your quirk? And Villain Deku says, I was born without a quirk. And then, Female Deku says, how are you here then? It's obvious you have a quirk that can travel through dimensions, which is impossible, I thought. And then Deku basically says, it's thanks to science. And that's basically all, he says. So, yeah. Deku basically is... Villain Deku is basically just going through the dimensions with, Female Deku. Left Deku had a twin sister. Female Deku, but, I actually had a old series that I never completed that was called Left Deku Was a Girl. But, yeah. They basically go to the dimension Left Deku was the son of the devil. And Deku basically appears in front of, the devil Deku. I'm pretty sure I called him Demon Prince. And they basically are... I'm just gonna say these dimensions have different time, tables. Like, if one dimension can be at 3 a.m., the other can be at 4 a.m. So yeah, I'm just gonna say that, so my stories don't really cross that much, So this is going to be before Season 3. Yeah, I'm gonna go before Season 3. So, no, I'm not going before Season 3. I meant before Season 4 comes out, Basically, once, Demon Prince, breaks All For One, or is it One For All? No, All For One out of prison. A Deku appears in front of, Demon Prince Deku. So, yeah. And they basically look at each other, up and down, and decide that they decide to say, who are you, at the exact same time. One Deku says, I'm Deku from a different dimension. And you? I'm Deku from this dimension. I'm going to say that the dimensional thing, Demon Prince Deku basically knows about, but he basically is sensing something weird's going on, so he basically doesn't, he basically thinks that it's a Deku from a different dimension working some of his, evil magic, or something like that, So, yeah. Demon Prince basically, asks, what are you doing here? And with a lovely girl at that. Basically, all my evil Dekus have flirtatious personalities. And evil Deku basically says, that's you from another dimension. And basically, Demon Prince Deku says, ugh. So, you're both Dekus from different dimensions. And she looked so cute. Too bad. So, basically, Demon Prince Deku says, what are you guys doing in this dimension? And an evil Deku basically says that they're doing there because his portal just messed up to a different dimension. He could sense that it was a little wrong and shifted. So they didn't mean to be there. As soon as my portals fix themselves, I'm just going to, go through the dimensions. And then Demon Prince Deku basically says, okay, I'll follow you too. It would be good to have more souls on my side. And Villain Deku basically says, souls? Why do you need souls? What, are you the devil or something? And Demon Prince Deku says, well, I'm half. And then the homie Deku basically says, oh, so there's actually a devil in this dimension, and he had a kid. That is neat! Then they go through, another portal, and basically they get sent to the dimension with, that, ultra-dimensional Deku that can go to any dimension, I think. However, I don't know. It's, Kid Zeus's, Deku, so I really don't know all of his powers. See you guys later, and peace.